Okay, this is a video about how to complete the Module 1 Assignment 2 Alphabet Soup project. So on D2L, you are given a link to an audio file that is titled 1070alphabetsoup.aif. AIF is a audio file extension, and so you're going to either click on this link and download it, or you can right-click and save link as, and you can download that file. Now, when you download the file, you're not going to click and open it because it would open iTunes, and that's not what we want. We want our GarageBand open. So you open up the application GarageBand, and you choose an empty project, and we're working with audio. So you're going to select this. You're going to select this audio here. Okay, so it gives you this blank DAW interface. And so what you're going to do is you're going to find the audio file you download. It's probably in your downloadeds folder, and you're going to drag it into your GarageBand window. I'll repeat that because we don't want to open this down here. We don't want to, it's tempting to click on this and immediately it'll open up iTunes, and iTunes will take over, and that's not good. So we don't want to open iTunes. It's not going to be helpful. We want to find that file in the finder of your computer, right, in the downloads folder. Okay, so once you open GarageBand, you transfer that file into here, and you're basically importing this audio file into your DAW. When you do, when you hit play, space bar is play, and you'll hear that this is going to give you a metronome. We definitely want to deselect the metronome. And what you hear is a backwards statement of the alphabet.
Z, Y, X.
Your task is to spell your first and last name with these letters and place those letters in a new track, export that file as an MP3, and then upload the MP3 to the Dropbox. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to start with a new track. We're going to create an audio track, and this is going to be our name track. Okay, this is our imported audio, and what we do is we find the letters that spell our name. And notice that all of these waveforms have different shapes to them because they're different letters, right? They have different
W, V.
You can explore the different transients and different shapes of each word.
T.
So you want to spell your name both first and last. So I'm going to find the B. My first name starts with B.
B.
And so what you do is you put your cursor ahead of that letter and you select the region. Command T, or if you go to the edit menu, you can split region. It's also Command T. And we're going to split the region before that letter and after that letter. So again, Command T. You select that region. We're going to, you can right click and cut, or copy, sorry, you should copy, not cut. If you cut it, it'll go away. Copy. And you can go over here to your second track and paste. Nope, didn't put it at the beginning. Remember, your playback line is going to decide where anything goes. So that's where my B is. Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R. So I believe this is R.
R.
Okay. So find the beginning of R, Command T to split, select your region. Notice that I'm clicking the top of the region to select it, make sure it's highlighted. Command C to copy, or you can right click, copy. And then you place your playback head where you want it, select the right track, and press paste. And you spell your name using this method, and you just kind of keep building. First and last name. So I'm going to isolate A, copy. And paste. Try to get through my first name, which is Only 4 letters if I use the abbreviated version. 1, 2, 3, 4.
D.
So these are basic audio editing techniques that we're practicing with this assignment. And cut, copy, and paste date back to the days of reel-to-reel tape recorders, and that's how we still edit digital audio. So I've got my first name spelled here.
B-R-A-D-Y.
So when I hit play, I get a mess. I get both tracks at the same time. So what I want to do is solo our name track so that you only hear the sound of the spelling of your name.
B-R-A-D.
Okay. Once you get your first and last name spelled in the same track, ideally, you're ready to export this. So first you save your session as whatever you'd like. To save the GarageBand file, but remember that you're uploading an MP3 file. You're not uploading a GarageBand file. So go up here to the Share menu and select Export Song to Disk. Oops. Export Song to Disk. And as we export song to disk, we have to do 2 things. We have to select MP3, and we have to change the name of this file. D2L will not understand slashes and commas in a file name, so we have to rename it. I recommend using your last name so that there's no confusion over whose work this is. And project 2 might work. Alphabet Soup, you can name it whatever you like, just as long as it's identifiable as yours. So I hit export. Oh, right, I did this earlier, so I'm going to replace it. And I know that, replace. So what exporting it does is it puts it into one MP3 file that is readable by any device. If you a GarageBand file is only readable by GarageBand. So we have to make sure that we create a file that anything can play. And so an MP3 file right here, it's going to be your file.
B-R-A-D.
Make sure to audition your file before you upload it. Make sure it spells your name. Make sure it does not have the metronome in it. Make sure it does not have the original alphabet soup track in it. You just want your name and your edits. When you have it correct, you go over here to the Dropbox and you submit the file as an MP3, and you find project 2 or however you named it, and then you can even audition it from here if you want.
B-R-A.
You can make sure that it's correct right here, even if you don't audition it otherwise. So hit open, and it'll put it into the Dropbox, and you submit it. Okay, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.